Happy New Year, Sears family. I'm Shaheed Moore, and you're back for a third edition of Shaheed TV. Today we're here at the Middletown, New Jersey store, and I'm here with my counterpart,
Michelle Urbalino. I'm a visual field leader, and today we're working on back wall presentations and the importance to setting your typicals 100%.
With that being said, Michelle, let's get started.
Let's get started.
Woo! Michelle here, my visual partner, is going to walk us through how to utilize and find our ATAP tool in SHC.
All right, so as you guys know, SHC Connect is full of tons of information. You're gonna get your MSP and your typicals, but first, we have to find your ATAP. So once you log in, you're gonna go to your app selection. I have mine listed under favorites because the ATAP tool is something that I use on a month-to-month basis. So once I find the ATAP tool, I'm gonna click the icon right here. Once I'm logged in, I'm going to select the ATAP tool for store 1574. That's going to be Middletown. So I'm going to scroll down. Everything is listed in numeric order, so that's good for us. And I'm going to highlight Middletown, New Jersey. Once the store is loaded, we're going to select the business. So we chose to work in juniors, and that's going to be ready to wear. So once I chose ready to wear, I'm going to click over here and click juniors. Once you're done, you just hit go. And the ATAP tool is going to give you a great rough estimate on what size shop that you are. So as you can see here, for the month of January and February, the Middletown store is actually going to be a small shop. So now we know which size typical we can reference when we're setting our back walls and setting our floor utilizing our typical. Hope you learned a lot.
So like Michelle said, we hope you learned a lot. This is a powerful tool that's great for setting any floor, back wall, and it also lets you know when your merchandise is tentatively going to come in. So now that you know that, let's get started on setting our back wall. So now that we covered the importance of our ATAP tool with setting any floor or back wall, Michelle and I here are going to go over some basic fundamental standards when setting any back wall.
Do you guys know what your largest fixture is in your store? Back wall, you guessed it. It is your back wall. It highlights all your priority merchandise, which is also along the front line. The best way to get started with setting your back wall is to start with the blank canvas.
And once you have your blank canvas, you'll need your tools. Tools, you'll need your Windex, your paper towels, your shelving, your brackets, your Z-racks, baker's racks. Am I forgetting anything?
I think you got it all. Let's get started.
Let's get started. That was a lot of work.
Whew.
But to be honest, it only took us 5 minutes. It doesn't take very long to reset your back walls, believe it or not, once you plan and prep.
Now that we know that we're a small typical, we reference what the back wall is going to look like. We handpicked all the merchandise that we know is going to be on the back wall, and for the items that we didn't have, we made proper substitutions and something that we had a lot of ownership in. Once you find the merchandise, it's ready to start fixturing out your wall. So right now, Shaheed's going to demonstrate all the different types of fixturing that we have. All right, first up is going to be a shelf bracket.
Now, let me have a pop quiz for you people out there. Do you know the difference between a shelf bracket and the face out that we use for merchandise? If you don't know, this right here is used for shelves. It's smooth. You can't adjust it. It's for our shelves, right?
Yes, very sturdy, very safe.
Very safe. Right here we have an adjustable face out. It's what you would use for apparel.
Not to be used in shelves.
Not to be used in shelves. No, no. Yes, yes.
The adjustable face outs are a hot commodity within stores, so make sure you keep them separated because you'll need them all the time.
Exactly. Couldn't agree more. So now that we have our blank canvas here, Michelle and I are going to walk you guys through on how to identify where your focal wall is. Every back wall should have a focal point. Very easy, very simple. Just think about the center of your wall. Count the panels. Michelle right here, my Vanna White.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The center is going to be right here. The focal wall is always your highest point in your wall. It's going to be your center and your priority items that's called for on the typical. Let's get started.
Exactly, because we all know that our back wall is the most important part of our sales floor other than your front line.
that fun. I hope you guys enjoyed watching us set this wall. All right, so for the small typical, it called for specific items. It actually called for the ankle biters here. It actually called for the leggings. And it actually called for a cardigan that we actually do not carry in the store. So Shaheed and I communicated and we came up with a proper substitution. Because we had extra wall, we wanted to create a head-to-toe look, and we were able to add additional items to the back wall. So in our focal wall, we actually chose a new ringer tee that has really cute sayings that we feel are super trendy. So in our focal wall, we highlighted the ankle biters and the t-shirts. You can see we capped it off with the bongo sign up here to create height within the center. And then our secondary walls are also balanced and create symmetry, where we were able to add the substituted cardigans right here and also the $20 leggings that it calls for.
All right, thank you, Michelle. So, as Michelle talked about, when we're setting any back wall, we want to make sure our standards are correct. So between every shelf here, we kept the standards consistent. It's 12 inches between every shelf. If you do not know this already, each notch in your wall is actually an inch. Little known secret. Little known secret, right?
It's a really good secret because spacing shelves is super important.
Also, our height in our walls are 84 inches. 84 inches, your wall should be never any higher than 84 inches. We also make sure our signing is correct. Signing always justified to the left, never the right. Always left, never the right.
And Shaheed, should I use a shelf bracket for this shirt right here?
As we talked about earlier, prior to even doing these walls, we made sure all of our merchandise had the adjustable face mounts.
Oh, okay.
You can actually adjust it per the merchandise you have on there, and then on our shelves, we use the shelf straight brackets. Straight shelves, adjustable apparel.
Excellent, I love that. All right, so now you've seen a back wall from head to toe, from beginning to end. We hope you learned a lot today.
All right, see you on the other side. So as discussed in our segment earlier, per our ATAP tool, this store in Middletown, New Jersey is actually a small in juniors. However, based off the merchandise we had on hand and all this extra wall space we have, Michelle's going to walk us through some of the substitutions we made based off the inventory we have on hand.
Okay, so this store does not carry US Polo or Dickies, whereas a lot of other stores do carry it. So we were wondering, what can we put on this back wall? So Shaheed and I consulted the large typical and got major inspiration for what their focal and priority wall were. So the merchandise that it called for were the graphic tees, boot cut and slim or skinny denim, and also a boyfriend denim, which this store does not carry. We wanted to create a head-to-toe look, so we hand chose a new item that's part of our spring collection so that we could shop head to toe.
Now you may be wondering, everything is signed, but why aren't these shirts signed? Well, the reason, Michelle and people of the world, our Sayers family, the reason why these shirts aren't signed are because they're not on sale. So we don't want to sign merchandise or create signs for new merchandise that's not on sale. We want to highlight our sales for great price points, like we have these baby ringer tees for $8. They're on sale. We want to shop those out. These aren't on sale, so we didn't sign them. As simple as that.
All right, so you also may be wondering, wow, I remember those graphic tees being folded on the priority table. Wouldn't you add them to a shelf in the back wall? Well, good question. All right, so Shaheed and I communicated and we talked about how we didn't really have a substantial amount to make a dominant statement folded on the back wall. So we decided together that we wanted to hang them and create two separate color stories and face out two designs that we felt really resonated with our juniors customers. So that's why we ended up hanging those right there.
Speaking of resonating with our junior customers, you want to know what's huge right now and all the rage?
What?
These dad caps. You can probably find these in every mall store. You can see them on the Kardashians. All the young fashionistas these days are rocking these hats. And Michelle's going to rock one for us right here.
Yeah, that's right.
So we went ahead and we had extra wall space, so we wanted to use it as to cross merchandise and create full head-to-toe outfits. She's trying on our quilted crossbody right here. That's very on trend right now. And she's going to pair it with our
Baby doll tee.
Exactly. So once again, we made sure everything was signed, sized, and we're ready to be sold. Any questions you might have, don't forget to follow Michelle on Pebble, follow me on Pebble, and our camerawoman Teresa Callahan at Michelle Ervelino, Shaheed Moore, and Teresa Callahan. See you next month.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. So now that we cover every basic back wall standard, we couldn't leave Middletown today without shouting them out.
Woo! Look how beautiful this denim wall is. It literally stopped us in our tracks while we were walking through the store. We love the way that they paid attention to the folds, the way that the styles are organized, and most importantly, sizing, because that's super important. So take a look.
As you can see right here, we have one of the most popular sizes, 34-32. There's actually multiple sizes of 34-32 and 36-32, which is one of our popular sizes for Levi's. So I just wanted to give them a quick shout out. Thank you, Michelle, coming here. And thank you so much, Terry Callahan, for shooting this for us. I had a blast today. Thank you so much to the Middletown team. You guys were amazing. Your store looks phenomenal.
Beautiful.